You are listening to the audio production of The Red Storm of Jupiter, Book 5 of the Spacebound series by R.J. Harbour, published by Audiobooks. This book was originally published by Bakken Books and is read by Ramon de Ocampo. Carry a heart full of vision and curiosity, and have faith in remembering that challenges can fuel growth. Be loyal to your dreams, advocate for yourself, and seek to be wise. Chapter 1. Fear. Heights don't bother me in space, but here on Earth, well, they freeze me quicker than a popsicle. Like right now as I'm staring at a thick cable running through the treetops in front of me. Ziplining will be fun, they said. Well, they were wrong. Dead wrong. Go, Monty, my 10-year-old sister Ivory says from behind me. I want to respond, but even my lips are locked tight in fear. The zipline guide clips the cable onto my harness. Okay, you're all set. Just jump off. Then I make a huge mistake. I look down. Sucking in a squeaky breath, I step backward. Ivory shoves me toward the edge. I grip the railing like my life depends on it, because I'm pretty sure it does. Ivory puts one hand on her hip, looking at the guide. He's too scared, she says. I nod. I will agree to anything to get off this tower. In space, where there's no gravity, I can't fall. Plus, most of the planets we have visited so far are less massive than Earth, so I'm lighter when I'm there. If I fell from this height on Mercury, I probably wouldn't even get hurt. I'm going back. I undo the cable with shaking fingers and push through the crowd to the stairs. People are jammed up like sardines. Why in the world would anyone want to do this? Wahoo! I hear Ivory shout along with the zipping sound of her leaping off the tower. Now that I'm not on the edge, I hate my decision. Ivory will never let me forget it. Mom meets me at the bottom. Maybe you can try again sometime, honey, she says, running a hand over my hair. No thanks, I say, shaking out my hands. Sure enough, when we meet Ivory at the other end, I get what I expected. You know what your real problem is, Monty? I don't have a problem. I happen to dislike heights, that's all. No, your problem is you are not brave without your bots. What? I ask with my hands on my hips, but her words cut deeper than I thought they would. Could she be right? Think about it, she says, whispering. In space, you're the bravest person I know. You've done amazing things, but you always have your bots with you. When you're without them, your bravery plummets. That's totally ridiculous, I say, turning toward the car. I can't wait to get back to Nova and finish up that project with Echo. Anything seems better than dealing with a zipline. I roll my eyes. Of course I like my bots. Anyone would. Think of everything we've done with them. The entire way home, I look out the window and scowl. I wish I could get Ivory's words out of my mind, but I can only do that if I am hanging out with my bots, which sort of proves her point. When Mom finally parks the car in the driveway, I jump out and rush down the forest path behind our house that leads to the woods behind our school. After a short trek down the connecting path Ivory and I had made, I stop in front of our spaceship. Nova. I sigh in relief when our sleek spaceship comes into view. Feels like home. Echo, I call, running toward the ship. Did you run that test on BotBot? The staircase unfolds from Nova's belly. Echo looks down at me, glowing lime green. Yes, I learned that BotBot's shell can withstand intense heat. Plus, she seems to gain energy from ultraviolet light. I snap my fingers. That explains why BotBot almost never needs to charge. She absorbs the ultraviolet light that we get from the sun. As I
Sample complete. Ready to continue?